Today is 15th of November 2025. The time is 10:35 a.m. Today, the topic of discussion is about Bangladesh and its future. Uh, the Lagna rising is Kumbha Lagna. Second house and third house are empty. The fourth house is having Saturn retrograde. Fifth is empty. Sixth is Ketu. Seventh, eighth, and ninth is empty. 10th is Moon, Mercury, Jupiter. 11th is Venus and Sun. And 12th is Rahu. Lagnesha going and sitting in the 12th house is not good at all, because this country will depend upon a foreign uh, investments, foreign resources, or they will be controlled by a foreign country, right? The 10th lord of karma is going and sitting in the first house, which is Kumbha. So the probability of the military rule which cannot be outlined. Mars is a planet associated with aggression, war, warlike posture. Mars is also associated with military. Okay. Mars is also associated with police. So in this particular chart, we can find that even though earlier it was democratic country, okay, but later it started becoming a military rule where people were under the and will be under the control of what you say military. And already we are seeing that there is a lot of aggression which is going on in the uh, in the country. A small clip I will try to show you. Okay, this is a very small clip which is so you can see here that there is a lot of aggression. Military is beating up this and military is beating up its own people. Okay, a lot of aggression. The fall of government is imminent. The reason why I'm telling you there is a Sankranti dosha in the chart. What is a Sankranti dosha? When the sun is between 0 to 29 degrees, it is called as Sankranti dosha. It is sitting in Mula Nakshatra. Okay, it is in sun denotes government. So from 2022 to 2028, there will be a lot of turmoil, lot of transformation happening in the government because Sun is sitting in Mula Nakshatra. The Lord of the Mula Nakshatra is Ketu, and Ketu is going and sitting in the sixth house, forming a Grahana for the Chandrama, society, Chandrama, and all those people. Okay, so there is a Grahana Yoga also, there is a Sankranti Dosha also. Because of the Sankranti Dosha, the government is not stable enough, and the opposite people, that opposition, okay, will be under lot of trouble. So who is the opposition right now? It is Sheikh Hasina. So they're trying to kill Sheikh Hasina and they're trying to put her behind the bars. Okay, putting her into a lot of troubles. Sun Mahardasha is starting from 2022 to 2020. So you can see that from 2022 to 2028, lots of troubles will appear in the regime of Bangladesh. Under the Sun Dasha, we have Saturn Antardasha. What is Saturn? Saturn is all about people. downtrodden people. Okay. When there is a combined period of Sun and Saturn, the government and the citizens they cannot get along very well. Now, where is Saturn? Saturn is going and sitting in the fourth house of the Bangladesh chart. It is retrograde, okay, and it is also going and sitting in the natural second house. Very bad situation. And also from the moon, if you see, Saturn is the third lord and the fourth lord going and sitting in the seventh house and retrograde. Okay, seventh house and retrograde. So here fourth house is getting afflicted. What is fourth house? Fourth house is all about happiness. So the country itself will not be happy. And where it is sitting, it is the Gnati Karaka. As I told you, Gnati is enmity. Kritika Nakshatra, which is a nakshatra of Surya, and it is also in the Moksha Trikona. So obviously there is a problems in the country itself. Okay, Saturn is becoming Gnati Karaka. Gnati means enmity, as I told you last time also. The Pratyantar Dasha is that of Mercury. Mercury is starting from 2025 October till 2025 December. And where is this Mercury? Mercury is the lord of the fifth house, Pura Punya, the lord of the eighth house, transformation, going and sitting in the tenth house. So the citizens and a transformation happening with respect to the people, people working there, businesses, because Mercury is all about business. Okay. And where is Mercury sitting in which nakshatra? Mercury is sitting in Jyeshta nakshatra. So when the Mercury is going and sitting in the own nakshatra, some nakshatras are very bad. It's just like just like Ashwini, then Bharani, Jyeshtha. So some nakshatras are bad nakshatras. And where it is sitting, it is going and sitting in the second house. So what is happening to this? It is retrograde. So what is happening? The thing which is going to get disturbed for this country is finances, businesses, finances. All this will come down gradually. It is already coming down. And in which city it is born? It is born in Krishna Chaturdashi. Chaturdashi dosha is already there. 11th house, the fourth lord and the ninth lord in the 11th house. With sun is a 0 degree. Venus is the 27th degree. And Venus is sitting in Uttarashada Nakshatra. And what is it doing in Uttarashada Nakshatra? Uttarashada Nakshatra Lord is Sun again. You see here? So it is getting burnt by the presence of Sun in the same sign. Okay? So Sun is very weak. So government is very weak. Okay? Sankar Sankranti dosha is there. So government is falling. Krishna Chaturdashi, the fourth lord, and the house of happiness and house of Bhagya, that investments for a country are going down because they're born in Krishna Chaturdashi, because the country is created in Krishna Chaturdashi. Okay, so that is one thing. The second thing, what we can see here is the Rashi Dasha, and this Rashi Dasha will tell me what is going to happen. Now, in the Rashi Dasha, you see, which is the Vrishchika Rashi, which is a natural eighth house. So, if I take Aries as a starting sign, then eighth house will become Vrishchika Rashi. Rahu is going and sitting in the third house, but from the fourth house it is 12th house. So lot of inbuilt fights, internal conflicts, okay, lot of aggression, war-like situation is going to be there in this country till 2032. Okay, again you see, Lagna is associated with Mars because Vrishchika Rashi I'm taking it as Lagna, and fourth house is Mars, the seventh house is Saturn, and 10,000 enemy. So you see the two Kendras are associated with the malefic planets. Moon is getting debilitated in the Vrishchika Rashi. Mercury is retrograde and Jupiter is sitting in the natural eighth house. Okay. So Vrishchika Rashi being the natural eighth house will bring all sorts of troubles for the country. till 2032. The present Antardasha is that of Gemini. So from Scorpio, if I take Scorpio as the starting sign, from Scorpio, you see Gemini is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8th house. Right? So Gemini being the natural, being the 8th house, where the trouble is coming, it is coming from the 5th house, because from the fifth natal lagna, it is the 5th house. 5th house is what? 5th house is all about the citizens. It is all about the good things or bad things about the citizens. And how many planets are aspecting by Rashi Drishti? Venus and Sun is aspecting by only by Rashi Drishti. Okay, right? So, being the natural 8th house, there will be a lot of transformations happening in this country, as I told you. And the same, in the same sign in the Navamsha Chakra, Mars is also sitting over there. So, a lot of aggression, fights, aggression, and all that stuff. When we see the entry chart of this particular Gemini, you find that the fourth lord, sixth lord, ninth lord, and the 12th lord are going and sitting in the 12th house from the entry chart. Again, you see Mars is having the entry chart is having the Mars in the third house with A6. You see A6, enmities, aggression, fights, burnings, and Rahu sitting in the 8th house with A5, A4, and A10. There will be a regime change. Probability that there will be a regime change. Maybe the Yunus, the present Prime Minister Yunus has to come down. Okay, and the probability of what you call military taking over is inevitable. Venus and Jupiter cannot go and sit in the 12th house because they are benefic signs. One is the Rajasic planet, one is the Sattvic planet. You see A9, a leader, investments, foreign country, foreign studies, all these things we have to go away, and some foreign country will start controlling this particular country called Bangladesh. So as I see, lots and lots of issues are cropping up to this country. Okay, it's going down slowly. Sun, Saturn, and Mercury all are two. One is Krura Graha, second is the Papa Graha, and third is a Shubha Graha. But it is retrograde, sitting in the 10th house in what? In Mercury, in what nakshatra it is? Jyeshtha nakshatra. Okay, it is in Jyeshtha nakshatra. The lord of the Jyeshtha nakshatra is Mercury, and Mercury is retrograde. No planet should be in the retrograde motion. That means some karma is there for these people to complete. Mercury is Mercury is a planet of business. It is a Rajasic Graha, but it is a lot of the fifth house and lot of the eighth house. So a lot of transformation happening with respect to citizens. Lot of fights, lot of transformation, lot of downtrend is going to happen for this country. Okay, so this is how I'm trying to analyze the chart of Bangladesh. Um, Kindly share and subscribe my channel. Kindly view my channel as much as possible. I have enabled my website also, vedicjyotishlearning.com. This is my website. You can see my website also, and kindly support my website further, because for the last 1 year I have disabled my website because I'm not able to support my own website. So kindly support my website and my channel also. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Jai Hind, Bharat Mata ki Jai.